1111 Podcast with the Caspers, episode 18.
18, that's right. We turned an adult on the podcast, and we are running amok in this mother. That's right. We promised you guys a podcast. We didn't promise you it was going to be on time, nor our normal format. This one's going to be very chaotic, loud, and hopefully entertaining, guys. So that'll be good. We got the man himself, PC, in town. That's right. And then mommy and a new Casper. So I don't know really what we're going to be talking about other than I was in the hospital this week. Played hooky from work all week.
I don't think you were playing hooky, really.
Yeah, not really playing hooky, but if I got to miss work, I mean, it's got to have a good... I don't want to say I had to call in sick from work because then it just sounds like a... So, yeah. Monday, I went to work, and I was just going to call up and have a normal conversation with my VA, and I was going to make an appointment to see why things have been off and the way I've been feeling. Because over the weekend when we shot, I don't know if I mentioned it in 17 about the way I was feeling, but the wife was telling me you need to make an appointment. If you don't call the VA, I'm calling the VA. And so I called them, and then they didn't make me an appointment, and they said, sir, you need to go straight down to the ER, and I can't make an appointment for you. I'm like, what the hell do you mean by go to the ER? Like, woman, I am on the clock already. I am at work. I'm just trying to make an appointment. And, no. I had to go all the way down to the ER. And this one I was more scared of. You think it would be harder to call out of work or, go up to your boss, hey, I got to go to the ER or something, especially when you're kind of feeling a little bit all right. Like, I would feel way worse when I left the damn place than when I went there. It helped with my symptoms and stuff, but yeah. So then
I think you were more just scared to call because I had clients all the way until 6 o'clock at night.
Because I knew, I was just so worried that you were going to be worried about it. Because them being like, you got to go to the ER.
Yeah, which was stupid because they sent him home after 4.5 hours. No results, drugged up on a prescription, and he does not remember the whole drive home.
Yeah, that's the worst part, guys. So, yeah, again, I said last episode, make sure you listen to your wife. Just take the ride. I made it home safe, but I went to work the next day, and I looked over, and I seen a McDonald's bag, and I realized I didn't remember the drive home. So,
What'd you even get to eat?
Mickey D's,
No,
yeah.
you just said that. What'd you get to eat?
I need a double cheeseburger, hold the lettuce, and don't be front son, no cheese on the bun. When we up in the drive-thru, order for two. I got a craving for number 9, like my shoe. We need some chicken up in here, in this dizzle.
Brizzle, my nizzle.
Nizzle, like salt on the brizzle, Dr. Pepper for your mother, another for your mother.
Don't forget the fries.
And don't forget the fries. That's right. If you go scrolling way down at Cing Casper, you can check out the Cing Casper McDonald's wrap.
It's not your rap. Don't be giving yourself credit for
that
this.
is Cing Casper doing the McDonald's rap.
But it's not your rap. Somebody else came up with that.
It is my rap on my page. Is me doing it. So yes, it is the McDonald's rap featuring Cing Casper. Does that sound better?
There you go.
The Cing Casper version of the McDonald's rap.
But anyway, so today we're gonna get into. It's gonna be a little hectic, but should we bring on?
You gonna bring him on, right? Yeah, bring him on.
Okay, you ready?
Who's leaving? You?
Yeah.
All right. I wasn't ready to introduce nobody because I was still gonna talk about the week.
Your week, you stayed home the whole time.
Which means I got a lot of shit to talk about. Yes, without further ado, guys, you guys have been wanting and asking and requesting a guest, but I went one up and brought a better than what a guest would be. That's right, PC, my brother.
In the building.
In the building. Let me get a check, say something, give a little bit of introduction.
Check. How's it going?
It's going It's been a wild day so far. We've had a busy day. You landed yesterday.
Yeah, long day. Long last 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything exciting happened on your flight?
No.
Nothing?
No. This dude filmed the whole entire flight from Colorado to Nevada on his cell phone.
Himself or like through the window?
Through the window.
Oh. He did the trick? He taped it up there?
No, he held it the entire time.
Oh, you got me effed up.
Yep. No skipping, no pausing the entire time. So
yeah,
that was something, but that was probably the most entertaining thing that happened on the flight.
Yeah, I need my Joe Rogan podcast when I'm flying, just like it's mandatory. I don't drink no more, but when I'm flying, it's just like cruising. It's mandatory.
I had a good Dr. Pepper.
Oh, yeah. Dr. P, baby. So you made it back.
Yep.
Short amount of time. You've been Vegas many, many times now, but how's the weather for you compared to back home?
Great, considering it's not 7 inches of snow and 20 degrees outside. It's nice. Mornings are cold, but
move the mic just towards you just a hair. Just twist it towards you. I know it's awkward gonna be there, but it's gotta be there.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, the mornings are cold, but I like the desert a lot better than the cold mountains.
I miss the cold mountains. I wish I was up there with you. I'd be hitting them slows, baby. I'd be snowboarding. Heel and toe sliding all down there, baby. You snowboarded before, right?
No, I haven't gone
yet.
You've
never yet. Okay.
No, it's expensive in Colorado.
Yeah, I could imagine. You think it would be cheaper, though, with how many more lifts they have up there?
No.
But, yeah, it's wild. I mean, it's expensive here, too. It's an expensive sport, period.
Yeah, either way, yeah. But, no, Colorado, you get a lot of professionals that go to a lot of the resorts out there in Colorado, so prices hike up.
You think it would be easy, though? Snowboarding? Oh, my God. You think it would be so easy?
It looks easy.
And then, like, they put this, you know, kind of like 50-50 grind with a skateboard, you know, like a rail. Or you find a railing, you can grind. They put one in the ground, and it looks like you can easily hit it. But, like, yeah, you're going to hit that snow, that powder. And, yeah, it's wild. It's a good workout. And I don't know if you like that one.
Oh, no, I don't mind it.
I couldn't freaking sit down. My legs hurt so bad. But that was because who I went with, they were having me constantly do heels. So my whole thighs were just hurting.
Yeah, forget that. Yeah.
So what's going on? Tell us a little bit about you that you want. Yeah, you know, people can know. If you don't want them to know, don't say it. But yeah, I mean,
I'm Pork Chop. I'm Pork Chop, the younger brother.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, pretty much, I'm like a good mini version of you, but my own self, I'd like to say.
His own self,
His own self.
You definitely got your own height, that's for sure.
Well, all right, yeah. But, no, I don't really know. I don't know. Not too much of an interesting person.
Anything interesting you want the viewers to know about your brother?
As
long as you don't deal with the law and get your brother in trouble, you can spill
he's
it
a
out.
bully. He's a bully big brother.
Bully?
Hard growing up with this guy, but hey, 24 years and we made it, baby.
Yeah, 24 years longer than mommy thought you were going to make it with me around.
Yeah.
How was I a bully?
Dude, you were a bully in every way until I turned about 16.
How?
Oh, you're like that boy that everybody wanted to avoid at school. You know,
I wasn't a bully.
You knew once you made eye contact with that dude that something was gonna happen, and you didn't know what it was gonna be, but it was gonna be something. It was gonna be something up there. He's always up to something.
Yeah, I thought you were mean like bully because I would just like toss you around, always pick on you and stuff.
Well, yeah, you did that too.
Yeah, you need that though. Toughened you up. Some of the situations you've been in life, I don't think you would have got through it
Yeah, it helped.
without having a WWE brother around fighting for that belt. And
And about 4 broken bed frames later.
yeah, yeah, that's funny. I'll never forget that Bautista bomb. Brand new bed. Mom just left for work, and I don't remember how I got started, but I know we were in Avondale at the time. 'Cause I think like Kim was still living with us, but I think they were gone or something. And yeah, fucking Bautista bomb Sam right through the damn bed and broke, and yeah. But like I said, toughen you up, man.
Yeah.
So now you can toughen up your children. So it'll be
Yeah,
good.
I bully her.
Anything else you want them to know?
No, not really. I don't really
I know. I think I heard something. Maybe crossing the line, but I heard something. You guys wanted to do a podcast, right? You guys want to start doing it or picking it up
We
or
thought
trying?
about it.
Thought about it? Okay.
Yeah, we were trying to stir up an idea of what we would do, what we would talk about, but I don't know. I don't think that we'd be able to find enough topics to keep it going and find stuff to talk about.
Yeah, topics I think are the hardest part, but the topics you just want to talk, kind of like keep relevant with the times, I would say. But other than that, yeah, as you can tell, I don't know if you watched ours, but like, yeah, we ain't ever got no topics. We always say we're gonna talk about a topic, but then the best content is always just the rawness. So, but yeah, I think even still with the one we have now, but this will end up changing. We'll look back at these days and we're gonna be laughing about it, and like not just the quality, but just like the setup and everything, and how we approach certain stuff, and then leading into others, and yeah, I don't know. I loved it though. I love it. I'm glad we started. Tell both of us, relationship wise, but even as friends, we can just kind of communicate, talk about our stuff, rewind even more about things, and so
Yeah, it seems fun. Seems like
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it does seem like a lot of work. Got to get all the right equipment and all that.
Yeah, I
put
still
the
have
work into it,
I still have the wrong equipment,
but does seem like a lot of fun.
big boy. It's the man's podcast now.
Yep.
Big boy's all happy. Sam is back.
Uncle Sam in the building.
Yes. No, little girl. No. Knock it up.
Get down.
Go on. There you go.
It's Kimbo's turn to talk.
Yeah, he don't talk much. He don't do much camera time on here because she don't let.
Well, he begs to differ.
Yeah.
He begged to differ.
He has some to say today. So anything interesting happened this week? What about not even just in your life or something that happened in friends or that you saw interesting online?
No. I've been playing this gambling game. The slots game. Winning a bunch of rewards. That's about the most interesting thing that happened this week. I got enough rewards to get me
Some good old comp gaming.
Yep.
That's good. I appreciate you for one not dropping the name of that because they're not a sponsor on here.
Well,
but I do know what game you're playing, and yes, I love that game. I got so many points on there. I could go on a cruise with my points.
yeah, that's what
pretty,
I'm trying to save up
It's pretty
for.
neat, but my biggest part on that game I did not like is every time I come in on it, I had multiple ads.
That's fair.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
go on.
that's the one thing I don't like, but I do appreciate that it's just then and there. After you deal with that certain amount until you level up a crazy amount or something like that, you don't have to deal with any ads. It's just straight up playing.
Maybe that's why I never had ads at first.
So-
I always wondered. I was like, I don't remember there being this many ads, and then like all of a sudden it was just like 4 to 8 ads right when you first open it, and I'm like,
Yeah, no. Yeah, it did. I remember when I first started playing too. There was never really ads, but now you open it up and it hits you with all of them at the beginning. But hey, I mean, real rewards, I mean, it's worth it. So.
Yes, that's the best part. Free to play, and you get real rewards.
Yeah, I can't say that. I don't know why I can't say it.
Just gotta slow it down. I couldn't say it too. Real rewards.
Rewards.
I guess
there
I
we
did
go.
say it, yeah.
Rewards.
Anything positive you want to give the viewers? People listen to this all around the world. We got people like, yeah, it's crazy. So, well, give some positive. I wouldn't steer you away from giving negative inspiration, but if that's your cup of joe, then sip away.
Well, I guess we'll see how it goes, huh? Hey. But no, I guess I'd just say you know, the world all over is a dark place in different areas right now, and I say everybody, you know, just needs to keep looking for the light, staying positive, looking for the good things in life, because I read this post the other day, and I don't remember it word for word, but it said something along the lines of your biggest blocks in life at the moment are somebody's biggest dreams. So be grateful for what you have. And that definitely opened my eyes, you know. There's everywhere we look, people are always going through different struggles, different issues in life, and I think that we always think about ourselves first as such a priority, and that it's such a crazy bad thing, but I mean, somebody else would rather trade your shoes in a heartbeat compared to what they're going through. So be positive.
Yes, glass is always half full. That is correct. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's about all I got.
So we went to the lights yesterday. Glittering lights. Had some
Christmas
hot cocoa. Enjoyed that with mommy. And
the wifeys.
Yeah. So we did that. Forgot what I was going to say earlier when you were talking about the quote. It looks like we're ready to switch out.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for having me.
You're both leaving on this one? Okay. Alrighty, guys.
Good being on here.
So, it's been fun. It's been real, but it ain't been real
fun.
Until then, hey, I'll be on in a second.
So, obviously you guys know who I am, but this is Emily. She's my new sister-in-law.
Yes, I am.
So, I have a question. How did you and Sam meet?
So, this was probably 4 years ago now. We matched on Bumble. And I was living up in the mountains at a resort, and he was in Arvada, I think. And then we didn't really have the means to meet or anything, so we just talked and kept each other on social media, and we would occasionally talk, but he says that he always thought I was ending the conversation, but I always thought he was, so we both didn't think the other was interested.
Oh my gosh.
And so then, this was a little over 2 years ago now, he drunk Snapchatted me one night and was like, hey, let's FaceTime tomorrow. What? And I was like, oh, and he was already living here with you guys.
What was your response? How did you, when he said that, were you nervous, or were you
not really.
Oh my gosh?
He wasn't ever somebody that made me overly nervous.
Yeah.
Maybe new love nervous a little bit, but never awkward or anxiety. And so then we FaceTimed the next day, and then I had just gotten out of a different relationship, and we would talk on and off between relationships that we were both in.
Yeah.
And I had just ended this one that I just had tried out, and it just wasn't great. I gave it 3 months and was like, yeah, no, I'm not in it. And so we FaceTimed, and then we FaceTimed every day after that, and I think we decided to officially start dating 2 weeks later.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And
Dang.
then we did long distance, and then...
How was long distance?
It didn't bother me. I mean, I have or at the time, I guess she was just under a year old.
Yeah.
And so he always knew that we were a package deal and never doubted anything about that. But
were you nervous for him to meet her, or were you just all in? This is what you get?
I think I was just nervous to meet him in general.
Yeah.
I mean, my kid wasn't somebody that I really introduced to people, but for some reason it felt really comfortable. I never thought oh, maybe I should just go meet him. Yeah. It was always we're going to meet him. you know? And so then I was on vacation for Thanksgiving with my family in California, and he lived here in Nevada with you guys.
Yeah.
And so he drove out and met us, and I don't, like, that was it. Like, a few months later, he moved to Colorado.
Well, and I think, too, I remember he flew out there, and he didn't really tell us that he was just gonna propose, and then next thing you know...
This is only about 4 months into us dating, but we had known each other for about 3 years at this point, that it felt like it had been so much
Was it
longer.
a shock for you, or were you just like...
No, I knew it was
really,
coming. I just didn't know it was... I thought it was going to happen at this dinner that we were going to, where I was meeting his mom for the first time.
See, I would have been a nervous wreck. Like, you got your mom that I'm meeting for the first time, and then you're getting down on one knee and proposing to me, and
literally,
I have
and
a
it was
kid,
in the middle of this restaurant. Like,
yeah, I'd have been like, bro, you need to pick a whole new time for this.
Yeah, no, it didn't... I don't even know if I cried during it, not because I wasn't excited, but I'm not an overly happy crier.
Yeah.
You know, I get kind of like speechless rather than crying. You know, I'll cry if somebody raises their voice at me, but like for happy stuff, I don't always cry.
Now, was it awkward when he proposed to you with his mom there? That's the first time you ever meeting her. Was that awkward, or were you just like, screw you, like, this is what's going on?
I guess it was a little awkward, but I feel like I've always kind of clicked with Tabitha, and that was the first time I met her, and I feel like I've always just clicked with her. Like, I have a lot of bonus family in my family that's not blood, but everybody is related somehow.
Girlfriend.
Hello.
No, sit your butt down.
She wants to talk.
And then, just recently, Emily decided that she is down to move out here.
Yeah, I like it here. I've always liked smaller town vibes. I lived in California for high school, and I enjoyed it, and I wish I would have embraced it more, but like, it was too big city for me. I don't like places with a lot of people. I get like a little bit of social anxiety, even though I am a people person, you know? So, I don't know. I like it here because if I want the big city, it's an hour, you know? So, I don't know. I think it would be cool too.
Especially because you guys just moved down to Trinidad. Mm-hmm. Like, what would you pick? Would you pick there or here?
For now, there, because I'm trying to start college there.
Yeah.
So ideally, it would be after I finish college.
But we do have one here, too.
That's true. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't start till fall of next year, so we decided before that.
You can always transfer.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm 22. I never went to college straight out of high school. Like, I started working. It wasn't my thing, so...
And sometimes, well, nowadays, it's kind of normal because a lot of people don't know what they want to do when they graduate. Like,
yeah, definitely.
I can tell you... When I graduated, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to be an esthetician, but then I also had all these other things in mind.
Yeah.
But living out here and having to make that drive an hour away for school, like, I was just like, no, I'm not going to do it. And our college out here doesn't offer the program that I wanted.
Oh.
So,
that's fair.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't know what they want to do right after high school, and that's completely normal.
Yeah, and I feel like some high schools, they have programs where that you kind of, like, meet with somebody and talk about your options, and... The schools I went to were never like that.
Ours weren't even like that here.
Yeah, which, I mean, I hear about schools that are, but I don't really know anybody that's gone to schools like that. But...
And I feel like when we were in school, I feel like schools should start prepping you for literally adult life. Like taxes and your credit and this, that, and the other. Schools don't do that. Mm-hmm. And that definitely is where a lot of people fail in life. Because they don't know that, like, you can't walk around with a 500 credit score is literally you having no credit.
Yeah, basically.
And for you to get something, you can't just walk around with that. And it's sad because it's like either the parents don't teach the kids or the school doesn't teach. So you guys think that, oh, we're good to go. And then you realize, well, I can't get anything I want because I have no credit.
Yeah, well, I worked at car dealerships for a little bit, for a little over a year. And we would call people that had... Because everybody has a little bit of credit. Yeah. And, I mean, a lot of the time that credit is just from existing. It's not from getting credit cards, buying a house, buying a car, any of that. Yeah. So we would call them ghosts. Oh. Because it was people that had nothing on their credit report, but they had a credit.
Yeah. I think it's that's literally like the 500, like, that's
it's
your
300
lowest.
to 500.
Is it 300? Mm-hmm. So that's wild. I always knew about credit because of my parents. Like,
Well, Sam didn't have any when we got together.
yeah.
And so we got a car for him, and I'm the primary on it.
Yeah, to help him build his.
Yeah, because my credit was really good, which I didn't even know my credit was good because I didn't really think about checking it, and I had a car that I bought with cash, so...
Yeah, you're just like, it is what it is.
Yeah, so getting him his car was the first time I had financed a car or anything, but I was like, okay, let's do it.
And that helps you out,
And it was
too,
my
at the same
idea,
time.
too.
Yeah.
He wasn't like, can you please help me with this? I was like,
Yeah.
let's do this for you.
See, and I think, too, like, how I grew up was, like, when I went to car dealerships with my parents, my mom would be like, I want that car, no down payment. This is what I want my monthly payments to be. And I was like, I want to be like her one day. And
I'm
literally,
so excited
that was
for when I get to buy a car now because, like, I know that a lot of dealerships will try to, like, gyp you.
Yeah.
And, like, I know
And now
how
with
to...
you working at, like, when you worked at one, now you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was never kind of the car dealer that would try and get more money out of people. Like, even though they would kind of train you to, you know?
I
Ask
don't
them
know.
for all these extras. See if they want them. And I was always just like, let me know what you can afford and we'll figure this out together.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I'm not going to
That's
put
crazy.
somebody in a bad situation because I wouldn't want somebody to put me in a bad situation. You know? So,
and I also think you moving here, it gives you that perfect balance of you're close to mom, but you're also close to go back home to dad. So it's like you're in that perfect.
and I think my
in-between.
family would come visit here.
Yeah,
because my
Mom's
family
drive
loves to
would
gamble.
Be a 5-hour drive. Like she would.
I think
easily,
I think it was only like 3.5 to 4 hours for Sam and I.
especially the back way.
Oh yeah,
She would be here
Sam and I
quick.
came when we drove from California here.
Yeah, I think it would be really good. I mean, and then the flight to go back to Colorado, like that's not a bad flight. So
No, not
you're
at
really
all.
not the
Hour and a
drive.
half.
The drive's crazy. It's 11, almost 14 hours, depending on stops.
Yeah, where my family lives in Colorado,
Yeah.
it's 11 to 12.
Crazy. I did that drive, and it was the most boringest drive of my life.
Yeah, it's not great, but
But anything new recently, or
I don't know how new are you asking?
within like the last month?
Last month. Well, I guess Thanksgiving we went to my family's, so that's about a 4-hour drive from where we live.
Mind you, she has a big family back home.
Yes. And my family's spread out too. Like I have some in Washington, I have some in California, I have some in Colorado.
That's crazy that you have family in Washington, like
I
where
know.
Sam was from.
Yeah, it would have been weirder if it was the same town.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I keep meeting people from that town. I'm like, what the hell is this? But yeah, no, we did Thanksgiving with my family, and Sam's mom came with us and everything because my dad owns a restaurant, and so he's always...
So he goes all out. Like if you want
Yeah.
some grub, you go to Emily's dad's house, okay?
It's always
Call
like
him up.
that. And my brother went to culinary school, so it's like we're not shy with the food, and it's good food. So
Yeah.
we did that, and then besides that, I mean, we've just been working a lot and getting ready for this trip because we're doing a little Christmas down here.
A little early, but we got them for Christmas because once they go
Yep.
back, then they have Christmas with her dad's family. So
Yep.
you guys are just... What are you doing for New Year's?
I think Tabitha wants to have a little party.
Really?
Yeah.
Like just at home?
Yeah, I think so.
Just like you guys?
Well, because I don't want to have to drive back to my family's again
Yeah.
after Christmas.
Oh, heck
that would
no.
suck.
I'd have been like, bye.
Yeah.
See you later.
Exactly. But yeah, no. And then we have our daughter's birthday to plan for next month.
Yep, that's coming up.
Yep. It's not for the weak having a kid that has a birthday right after Christmas.
I know.
Because
And
then
then
it's like 2 times the gifts, and most of them aren't even from us.
Well,
but they
and
have
then-
to stay at our house.
The next month is Sam's birthday and Valentine's Day. Like, you are literally screwed from, like,
Yep. And then my
'Cause-
birthday's by nothing.
your August or September?
August.
August. So, yeah, you get September, October off. And then November's Thanksgiving, December's Christmas, New Year's, birthday, Valentine's Day. Like, you're pretty screwed.
Yep. And then because I have such a big family, there's so many
gosh.
birthdays scattered.
I couldn't even imagine
We
all
got
the
a bunch
birthdays.
in January, and then some in February, and then June. August is really busy for my family too, and then October, November.
Gosh. I don't know how y'all do it. Like,
It's a lot.
how many, tell them exactly how many siblings you have.
So Me and my brother have the same mom and dad.
Yes.
And then I have 2 little sisters that are just from my dad. And then I have a stepbrother and a stepsister. And then my aunt is also in the same age range as us. She's 24.
Yeah.
So she's kind of one of the siblings. And then 2 of my cousins also grew up with us and lived in the house. Like, our house never had less than 12 people at a time.
And how many are in there now?
So at my parents' house right now, it's my dad, my stepmom, my 2 little sisters who are there partially because they're at their mom's houses.
Yeah.
The rest of the time. And then my cousin still lives there. My brother lives there. I think that's it. It's only 6 right now.
That's crazy. Your dad was just a little...
My aunt just moved out like a couple months ago.
Dang.
Her and her boyfriend got a place.
So her dad was just getting it in. He was just the man
My
of the hour.
dad loves to flaunt. Well, I guess he doesn't really flaunt
Not
it,
anymore.
but he's not shy about saying like that he has been with thousands of women.
Yeah. I think now that with him being with Ashley, like, she's probably calmed him down a lot.
No, absolutely. Like, my stepmom is the best, and I wish they would have found each other earlier, but...
But then again, you don't, because you wouldn't have your siblings that you have now.
Yeah, I wouldn't have my little sisters.
Yeah. So it's just... And they all get along, which is crazy. Like, I don't know.
Even all the baby mamas get along, except my mom.
Yeah. But hey...
But my mom doesn't live in the state. She
I
lives in
wouldn't blame
California,
her,
so...
though. I wouldn't blame your mom. Like...
Yeah, it's a lot to deal with. I've just grown up with it.
Yeah.
Like, it took Sam a while to get used to, and my family is a very sarcastic family.
Yeah.
So it took him a while to understand that it was sarcasm. He's always like, your dad hates me. And then one time we worked an event for my dad, and this guy was, like, trying to give Sam shit. And, I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss on this.
That's fine. You're good with that one.
And my dad just goes over to Sam, puts his arms around him, and he's like, are you messing with my son-in-law? And this was before we were married.
See,
like,
and your dad's pretty cool, because when I met him at the wedding, my mom and my mom's boyfriend and him all, like, clicked, and my mom goes, so, when all the kids are out of the house, are you going to come down here and work for me, or you can run the whole restaurant and I'll just retire? And your dad was like... Like, he was really, like, contemplating on just coming out here, because now that he knows what mom does, he was just like, all right, so you're food and beverage, you can run everything, and I'll be the one to cook.
My dad and stepmom, their ultimate goal is they want to settle down and buy a hotel and restaurant in Belize.
I think that would be so cool. I'd be like, every summer, I'm going there.
Literally, I'd move there.
Yeah.
I'd help. Shit.
Belize is kind of sketchy. Like, when I went...
So I've never been, but, like, if all my family was there, I would feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So
it's just... What I got told is... Don't just get in a car, even if it says that they're, like, an Uber or a taxi, because they will literally
I'd rather
sell
walk.
you. Yeah. I've been like, bye.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
See
no,
ya.
if my dad's around, I'm not scared. Like, my dad is an ex-bar owner. He was... I mean, he wasn't in the gangs in California because he grew up in Huntington Beach.
God dang.
Oh, my goodness. It's going crazy.
You can't do that.
I was hoping to get you guys' reaction on there.
But, yeah, my dad's, like, an ex-bar owner, and he, like, knew a lot of people in gangs in California. So it's like, when I lived in California for high school, my dad told me, he was like, if you ever, like, run into any problems, let me know. I know people.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
That's why
I feel
think,
safe
like,
anywhere.
with your dad running a bar and then now running his own business, like, if him and my mom were to, like, figure out a working thing, like,
Yeah.
it would pop off out here.
Yeah. They would be a dynamic duo,
Yeah.
for sure.
But, anything else that you would like to talk about, or...
I don't know. Oh, I have one question for you.
Okay.
What did you think when I asked you to be my bridesmaid?
Okay, so...
Like, did you expect it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like...
Would have been really sad if I didn't ask.
No. I was like, this bitch better ask me, because, like, Sam's not gonna ask, and, yeah, I was a little salty. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair.
Like, I was like, one of these two better ask me to be in the wedding.
Sit down.
So... But yeah, no, I was expecting it. It was just a matter of, like, when. And then I think I was more salty of the fact that other people got asked to be on Sam's side before Ethan. So I was just like, okay, like...
I think we both kind of forgot because, like, we thought you guys already knew. Like,
no.
we didn't fully grasp that idea of telling people or asking them.
Because they were, like, posting about it and talking about it,
Like,
and I
you
was like,
guys are
what about his
family.
own brother?
Like, you guys are family, so we kind of, like, I think expected
Yeah.
you to know. But, like, other people, like, our friends and stuff that, like, maybe wouldn't expect it, we wanted to make sure to ask them.
Yeah.
But,
And
yeah, we were
when
like,
you called me
don't
that day,
know.
I was like, yeah. Like, of course. I'm not going to say no.
Yeah, that's fair.
And plus, I wouldn't have known how to say no anyways. Like, that's like getting asked in any wedding, like, to be a bridesmaid or a maid of honor. Like, how do you say no to that person?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
without hurting their
definitely
feelings.
hard to
Like,
ask.
there's been a couple where I'm just like, I can't say no, but, like, I really don't want to do this.
It would have
And
been
I just
funny
had to
if you
do
said
it.
no, though.
Oh, no. I knew I was standing up there with you.
Oh, yeah.
So,
No, you should have psyched us out and told us no.
I'd be like, I can't. I have plans that day. I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah. I don't think we're going to make it for
I'm
the
just not as
wedding.
close with y'all. I don't know.
I didn't know you saw me like that.
I don't know what impression you got, but that was not what we were thinking, okay?
Oh, calm down with the kisses, ma'am. She's mad about it.
You big chillin'? You love her? I know.
Oh, no, no.
All right. Well, are you ready to finish this up?
Yeah, Cameron died already.
Yeah.
Died. Yeah.
Oh, well.
So it's just voice.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's even gonna work because I'm watching as you guys were talking and there's a lot of the same one.
Well, if anything, we'll just go high and redo it tonight. Hey, hey.
There you go. Throw in a little clip at the end.
So what do you want to do?
Close it out.
I need you to close it out.
You don't know how to close it out?
No.
Oh.
That's why I said, do you want to swap real quick to close it out?
Here, I can just move, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just move.
I'm like, because if this didn't work, then this is a waste of time.
Yeah, no, as soon as Noah hopped up, I seen it start glitching. I was like, what the hell? And then it went off, and I was like, oh.
But anywho, thank you guys for watching and
You are not
listening.
going to end it as my ass is hopping in.
No, come on,
You
let's
could have
go.
done it with Emily there the whole
I'm just
time.
kidding. I wanted to get your reaction.
There's no video.
Oh. There's sound. Got all the sound.
Yeah, there's plenty of that.
But anyways, so that's our family. They're in town. Absolutely love and adore them. Sometimes I just want to strangle the fuck out of Sam, but you know what? It is what it is. He's now my brother-in-law, and he either gets the right knuckle sandwich or the left knuckle sandwich. But that's okay.
He's getting a sandwich.
Yeah, he's getting one of them.
At least one's getting
He's
fed.
gonna eat it too.
Well, guys, we appreciate it. Sorry you didn't get Mom on here.
Yeah, Mom's wrapping Christmas gifts. She's a little behind.
Yeah, we have been very chaotic. So, yeah, running behind a little bit.
Yeah.
But we appreciate it, guys. We got it in, and I'm going to try to edit this as minimal as possible so that way we can get this. It might not be up at 6 a.m. Pacific, but it'll be up tomorrow. All right, guys?
So if you like this, make sure you go ahead and hit that little like button. Why are we doing this? The camera's not even working.
I don't know. We always do that. I guess.
Go ahead and subscribe and hit that little ring-a-ding-ding bell notification.
That's right. To be notified every time we upload every Tuesday at 6 a.m. Pacific Central, 9 a.m. Eastern. That's right. But we appreciate you guys. Episode 18, episode 19 next week.
And we're out.
Alrighty. That's a wrap. I love you, baby.
I love you.